Hiya, welcome back to the workshop. This is my contribution to the hashtag challenge big and small that was announced by Terry on Sunday evening. I'm cutting this on a Monday. I'm also, whilst I'm doing this, I'm in a hangout with Brian, Terry and Will, and we're just chatting in our workshops, which we do from time to time. We haven't done it for a while, but yeah, it's enjoyable. We just do what we do and have a natter. So most of the editing on this is just cutting out those guys when I stop turning and start chatting. But all the stuff other than that is all real time. I will cut out the sounding, but oh yeah, I'm playing with transitions. So there's going to be lots of different transitions as I'm playing with this new software. So apologies for that. So I'm actually not doing big and small. I'm doing small and smaller. I'm making a couple of tiny goblets, which will go into my granddaughter's little stock of things that she plays with when she comes over here. Just a few wooden turned items. I'll put a picture up at the end and show some of the things she plays with. I should have switched to overhead by now, but I forgot. I'll do it in a minute. With a different transition, of course. It's really difficult to think of things to say when you're doing a voiceover. Normally I just chat and then cut and chat and cut. God, Terry wasn't paying attention. He should have told me to change camera by now. But you know what he's like. Here we go. Overhead. So I'm not going to do anything particularly fancy, just a small goblet with a stem, hopefully in one piece. I'm actually going to make it fairly chunky because it's just for playing with. That tool rest is a 3-inch tool rest, so that gives you an idea how small this is. A lot of the real work I do with my lathe is pretty small. I very seldom do, well no, not very seldom. I don't get that much work that is large. I only do the large things for my own fun or for gallery sale or whatever. So it's very inefficient of me to have a 3 horsepower lathe for what I actually make money out of. But hey, I'm a tool nut. I like collecting stuff. I like nice lathes. So I'm just doing a little bead in the middle there. I'll smarten that with a skew in the middle, either end of that in due course. And so the skew is too big for, I've got a 1/2 inch skew, but it's still too big for the smaller one of these. So I thought I might I'll do most of it with a spindle gouge. When I do a bead, I like a little V cut either side of it just to highlight it. I'll be using a skew for that. I'm just starting to part off, that allows me to sand underneath the edge of that base, and also to refine it, because I look at the balance of the base and the cup. I want it just slightly smaller than the cup, which I think gives me the balance I like. Right, messed up the editing there and chopped it off a bit early, but I parted that one off. Now we're starting the second one. Just gripping it in the square to start with. Using the tailstock to hold it central. And I'm going to use a parting tool just to round off the end and put a chuck mount on the end of it. Not necessarily the correct tool to use, but it's one that was handy. So just take the corners off, put a small tenon on it. And I can put it into the chuck. I'm using a continental spindle gouge here to, went blurry. I remember that, yeah, I had to sort the camera out. Yeah, as I said, I'm using a continental spindle gouge just to eat away some of the timber, get it down to size, because this is going to be smaller than the other one. So takes the corners off and just get it down somewhere near. It does give a nice cut, and you can go a very nice cut with it, but it's really good at eating away corners and rough material. So now we come down and using a spindle gouge there just to take the size down. Just need to hollow out the cup. I know, I'm going to screw up the end first because it's not quite square. So screw up the end, then I'll hollow out the cup. Hopefully I remember to change the camera. Oh yeah, and please click the thumbs up. I really like it when you click the thumbs up for me. I don't know if it makes any difference, but you know, if I get another couple of promotions from YouTube, then another couple of people watch it, and it's all good. Camera resolution's a bit poor there, sorry about that. I was doing a real size goblet, and I wouldn't be cutting it like that. But because it's so tiny, I can get away with it. I don't know what was waving at all about there. Obviously, something I was chatting to the guys about. You know, show the skew just coming in and picking up the ends of those beads and coves to a little V cut, just to highlight them all. And part it off. And there they are, almost on the camera. Sorry, I've got some still pictures on in a minute. This is granddaughter's little collection of toys that she plays with over here. Always has done since she was tiny. That's it. Thanks for watching. Please click the thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe.